Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Nishit Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures people of northeastern states that no outsiders would be able to settle in the region due to Citizenship Amendment Act. Addressing Bodo Peace Accord celebration rally at Kokrajhar, Prime Minister stresses that now development should be the first and last priority for all. Voting for 70-member Delhi Assembly elections tomorrow. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stresses that Union Budget's core emphasis is on rural development, agriculture, MSMEs and deepening bond market. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa arrives in New Delhi on a 5-day visit. And in cricket, India to face New Zealand in the second ODI at Eden Park in Auckland tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured the people of Assam and other northeastern states that no outsiders would be able to settle in this region due to Citizenship Amendment Act. Mr. Modi said that rumors are being spread that outsiders would be settled in this part through the CAA.
यही ताकतें हैं जो पूरी ताकत से असम और नॉर्थ ईस्ट में भी अफवाहें फैला रही हैं कि सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट एक्ट CAA से यहां बाहर के लोग आ जाएंगे, बाहर से लोग आकर बस जाएंगे। मैं असम के लोगों को आश्वस्त करता हूं कि ऐसा भी कुछ भी नहीं होगा।
Addressing the Bodo Peace Accord celebration rally at Kokrajhar today, the Prime Minister appealed to all those who are still following the path of violence to quit arms and return to the mainstream. He said that the Bodo youths could be seen as an example in this regard. Mr. Modi emphasized that violence will never be the solution of any issue. Appreciating the recent surrender of around 650 militants, the Prime Minister said that they would be rehabilitated as per the schemes of the centre and the state government. The Prime Minister hoped that the Bodoland Territorial Council Authority would develop a new model of development by taking all stakeholders on board. He said that after this accord, the centre would give 1,500 crore rupees as development package of this region. The Prime Minister said that now development should be the first and last priority for all.
एकॉर्ड के तहत BTAD में आने वाले क्षेत्र की सीमा तय करने के लिए कमीशन भी बनाया जाएगा। इस क्षेत्र को 1500 करोड़ रुपए का स्पेशल डेवलपमेंट पैकेज मिलेगा, जिसका बहुत बड़ा लाभ कोकराझार, चिरांग, बक्सा और उदालगुड़ी जैसे जिलों को भी मिलेगा।
Mr. Modi also assured that government would fulfill the recommendations of the Clause 6 Committee of the Assam Accord once they submit the report. He said that tremendous progress has been made in the Northeast region during the last 5 years due to the efforts of the centre. Prime Minister Modi said the NDA government has worked hard to fulfill the aspirations of the people of Northeast. He said that the 14th Finance Commission has given around 3 lakh crore rupees to the Northeast in comparison to only 90,000 crore rupees by the 13th Commission.
13वें वित्त आयोग के दौरान नॉर्थ ईस्ट के 8 राज्यों को मिलाकर 90,000 करोड़ रुपए से भी कम मिलते थे। 14वें वित्त आयोग में हमारे आने के बाद ये बढ़कर के लगभग 3 लाख करोड़ रुपए मिलना तय हुआ है।
The Prime Minister stressed that infrastructures are being developed in the region in a war-footing manner. Over 1 crore 47 lakh voters will exercise their franchise tomorrow to choose 70-member Delhi Assembly. The voting will begin at 8 in the morning and will continue till 6 p.m. 13,750 polling stations have been set up for the people to cast their votes. The high-octane campaigning for the polls, which lasted for over 3 weeks, ended yesterday evening. Our correspondent takes a look at the preparation.
All preparations are in place for the Delhi Assembly election. 672 candidates are in the fray. A maximum of 28 candidates are contesting from New Delhi constituency, while a minimum 4 persons are from Patel Nagar Assembly constituency. The services of Delhi Metro will begin at 4 in the morning tomorrow to facilitate the polling personnel and others to reach their destination on time. Counting of votes will be taken up on Tuesday. Anupam Mishra, AIR News, Delhi.
Delhi Chief Electoral Officer Dr. Ranbir Singh said the Election Commission has made all the necessary arrangements for the convenience of the voters and appeal to voters to exercise their franchise. Talking exclusively to AIR News, Chief Electoral Officer Dr. Ranbir Singh said,
I want to appeal to all the voters of Delhi to definitely go to the polling station and cast their vote. We have made all the arrangements at the polling station for the convenience of the voters. All facilities have been provided. In 11 assembly constituencies, we'll be scanning the QR code on the photo voter slip. I want to request everyone to ensure that the photo voter slip is brought to the polling station when you come to vote.
Delhi Police has made elaborate law and order and security arrangements to ensure smooth conduct of the election. Nodal Officer and Deputy Commissioner of Police Sharad Sinha said,
हमारी तैयारी फुल प्रूफ है, लार्ज स्केल में डिप्लॉयमेंट है. दिल्ली पुलिस के 42,000 के करीब फोर्स कल के अरेंजमेंट्स के लिए डिप्लॉयड रहेंगे. वेरियस कंपोनेंट्स पे पोलिंग बूथ हैं, प्रेमाइसेस हैं, बॉर्डर पिकेट्स हैं, तो इसमें तमाम तरह के अरेंजमेंट्स हैं. 190 कंपनीज ऑफ पैरामिलिट्रीज आर डिप्लॉयड. इसके अलावा 19,000 होम गार्ड्स हैं, तो ये हमारे पोलिंग बूथ पे लगेंगे.
The Election Commission today issued a show-cause notice to Delhi Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party leader Arvind Kejriwal for posting a video and said, prima facie, it has the potential of disturbing communal harmony. On his Twitter handle, Mr. Kejriwal had posted the video to target the opposition. Mr. Kejriwal has been asked to respond to the notice before 5 p.m. tomorrow. Over 200 partnerships involving signing of Memorandum of Understandings MOUs, transfer of technology and product launches were concluded on the third day of Def Expo 2020 at Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. The pacts inked in a ceremony titled Bandhan were aimed at forging and renewing partnerships for innovative collaboration and transformation of the defence manufacturing in the country. On this occasion, the Defence Minister said that signing of MOUs are a step in the direction to achieve Prime Minister's $5 billion defence exports target in the next 5 years. Government today said that over 16 lakh candidates trained under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana have got placement. Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship R.K. Singh said this in a written reply in the Rajya Sabha. He said over 73 lakh candidates have been trained under the scheme till last month. Mr. Singh said the ministry is implementing the scheme with a view to impart skill development training to the youth across 371 courses. Under the scheme, the focus on employment has been significantly enhanced and candidates have been placed in various sectors and industries. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said the Union Budget 2020-21 has given core emphasis on rural development, agriculture, MSMEs and deepening bond market. Ms. Sitharaman today held discussions with the industry leaders and trade bodies, investment bankers and farmer organizations as part of the public outreach program in Mumbai on the Union Budget. Later addressing a press conference, the Finance Minister said the government is a facilitator and will spend in public infrastructure investment programs.
Government is a facilitator and government will spend in public investment related programs. We have very clearly said we will spend on investment for infrastructure. Infrastructure creation has both immediate, short-term and long-term benefits.
She said that in the budget it has been mentioned that 22,000 crore rupees have been allotted to the infrastructure funding agencies. The Finance Minister said that cooperative institutions which use bank in the title will be brought under the Banking Regulation Act. S. Jaishankar, Minister of External Affairs, today said that 80 Indian students are still left in the Chinese city of Wuhan, the epicenter of coronavirus outbreak. Mr. Jaishankar said this in a reply to a question in the Rajya Sabha. The minister said that 10 of these students out of the total 80 Indian students still in Wuhan were running fever, so the Chinese authority did not allow them to board the special Air India flight. Remaining 70 students stayed back voluntarily. Mr. Jaishankar also said that the Indian Embassy in China is constantly in touch with these students and their well-being is monitored. In reply to another question, if Pakistan has sought Indian help in evacuating its citizens from China, Mr. Jaishankar said that India, while evacuating more than 600 of its own students from Wuhan, had made an offer to all the neighboring countries to assist in evacuation of their students. Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Harshvardhan, said that the government is constantly monitoring the situation regarding novel coronavirus and is taking all the necessary steps to avoid its spread. The minister, in his statement made in the Rajya Sabha today, said that the government of India is in regular touch with the WHO headquarters and its country office to get updates on the evolving scenario of the novel coronavirus. Dr. Harshvardhan said the ever-increasing magnitude of this outbreak calls for a concerted effort by not only the health but all the sectors of the government. He said Government of India has initiated a series of action to prevent entry of the disease and to contain it.
As of today, a total of 1,275 flights have been screened, covering a total of 1,39,539 passengers, and 150 passengers identified with symptoms have been referred to isolation facilities. Teams of specialist doctors were sent to all the airports to ensure effective screening and arrangement for isolation in the attached hospitals.
Health Secretary Preeti Sudan today held a video conference with Health Secretaries of States and Union Territories and concerned ministries to review the preparedness for management of the virus. Several Rajya Sabha members, cutting across party lines, today supported a private member's bill which seeks to set up a committee to scrutinize foreign investments in financial services, critical infrastructure and technology sectors having bearing on the national security. Members hailing from the BJP, the Congress and other parties raised concerns over the data security and said it was an issue of national security and that there was a need to ensure that foreign direct investments in sectors such as financial services are scrutinized. The members were taking part in a debate on the foreign investment in financial services, critical infrastructure and technology affecting national security regulation bill moved by Narendra Yadav, a nominated member of the Rajya Sabha. The bill was moved by Narendra Yadav in December last year. Government today said more than 1,727 lakh pads of Suvidha sanitary napkins priced at 1 rupee per pad have been sold through the Jan Aushadhi Kendras across the country till the end of last month. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha, Chemicals and Fertilizers Minister D.V. Sadananda Gowda said after relaunch of Suvidha pads, a huge upsurge in demand is observed, which is more than 5 times of the normal demand. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu today said that all the states and centre must act in spirit of Team India to ensure the fruits of development reach the most deserved in the country. He asked the young officers of All India Services and other central services to be agents of change for fast tracking of the progress of the country. The Vice President was interacting with the officers of the All India Services, Central Civil Services and Military Engineer Services who are attending the foundation courses at the Mari Chenna Reddy Institute of Human Resource Development in Hyderabad. The Vice President asked the young officers to play a key role in addressing challenges like poverty, illiteracy, corruption and lack of basic amenities in many rural areas. A Delhi court today dismissed the pleas of Delhi government and Tihar jail authorities seeking fresh date for execution of the 4 death row convicts in the Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case. Additional Sessions Judge Dharmendra Rana took note of the Delhi High Court's February 5th order permitting the convicts to exercise their legal remedies within 1 week. The court observed that it is criminally sinful to execute the convicts when law permits them to live. The High Court on February 5th had permitted the convicts to exercise their legal remedies within 1 week from the same order. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa arrived in New Delhi today on a 5-day state visit to India. Minister of State for Human Resources Development Sanjay Shamrao Dhotre received Mr. Rajapaksa at the airport. During the visit, Mr. Rajapaksa will hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow and call on President Ramnath Kovind. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will call on him. In cricket, India will face New Zealand in the second ODI of the 3-match series at Eden Park in Auckland tomorrow. The match is scheduled to begin at 7:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. India lost the opening ODI despite posting 348 runs target. The third and the final ODI will be played at Bay Oval, Mount Maunganui on the 11th of this month. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures people of northeastern states that no outsiders will be able to settle in the region due to Citizenship Amendment Act. Addressing Bodo Peace Accord celebration rally at Kokrajhar, Prime Minister stresses that now development should be the first and last priority for all. Voting for 70-member Delhi Assembly elections tomorrow. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stresses that Union Budget's core emphasis is on rural development, agriculture, MSMEs and deepening bond market. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa arrives in New Delhi on a 5-day visit. And in cricket, India to face New Zealand in the second ODI at Eden Park in Auckland tomorrow. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website, newsonair.com and News on AIR app. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.